A Truly Beautiful Mind, Part 3. So, you have seen that how uh, Einstein he tried to stop the uproar created by the Nazi Party and the Hitler. And now, at the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American President Franklin D. Roosevelt on 2nd August 1939 in which he warned a single bomb of this type exploded in a port might very well destroy the whole port together with some of the surrounding territory. And again, at the asking of a colleague, when his colleague asked, Einstein wrote a letter to the then President of America, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and he told, he warned them, उन्होंने उनको आगाह किया कि अगर इस तरह का कोई बॉम्ब फटेगा तो अगर पोर्ट पे भी होता है तो पोर्ट ही नहीं बल्कि जो सराउंडिंग टेरिटरी है दैट विल ऑल्सो बी डिस्ट्रॉयड. His words did not fail to have an effect, though his words had some effect. But the Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. But they secretly underwent and they developed their project of making an atomic bomb, and that you have seen how it was dropped on the two cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki of Japan in August 1945. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction, and Einstein was very much shaken. He was very sorrowful at this destruction. This time he wrote a public missive to the United Nations, and this time he wrote a public missive. Now, see, missive means a letter, especially a long and official letter he wrote to the United Nations, United Nations organizations. In it, he proposed the formation of a world government, and in that letter, he wrote that there should be some world government. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. And unlike that letter which he wrote to Roosevelt, this letter had no effect at all. But over the next decade, Einstein got ever more involved in politics, agitating for an end to the arms buildup and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. But over the next decades, over the 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, Einstein, he just agitated. He just opposed and he just made a protest to end to make an end to the arms building which was going on. Actually, after Second World War, the world was divided into two groups. One group was with America, and the second world group was with Russia. In a sense, it was like a cold war between these two camps, and they initiated a campaign, competition of arms and arms build up, and it was really very disheartening for Einstein to know. He opposed that. He started a movement for that, for an end to this arms buildup, and he used his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. और उन्होंने जो है बड़ा advocate किया peace के लिए, democracy के लिए. When Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. And when this Einstein he died in 1945 at a ripe age of 76, he was celebrated एज अ विजनरी. विजनरी होता है जिसे बहुत दूरदर्शी जिसे हम कहते हैं हिंदी में, इज़ अ पर्सन हु कैन थिंक अबाउट द फ्यूचर इन एन ओरिजिनल एंड इंटेलिजेंट वे. वो आदमी जो बहुत दूर की सोचता है और बहुत दूर की समझ रखता है. सो ही वॉज अ विजनरी and a world citizen. He was no longer belonged to Germany or he belonged to America, but he was considered as a world citizen, as much as a scientific genius. And of course, he was a great scientist, a great scientific genius. So this is all about girls, Albert Einstein. I hope you have got a message from it, that how we have to develop, how we have to continue our projects very nicely and dedicatedly, and this is how one can become a genius in the end. Thank you. Have a nice time.